The following podcast is being brought to you by the Defy Life Podcast Network.
And I was like, yes, hi. I was so excited.
Oh, we said hi. Let me get hi again.
Okay, hi.
A guy get to a point and he asks you to marry him, he really wants to marry you.
Mm-hmm. He ready.
Like he really feels like, you know what, she's the one. She's the one.
You already getting the goods. You got to pay for it. Bring me the ring and get on one knee.
Okay.
Or two.
You need time to observe someone and really get a sense of how well do they treat you, how well do they handle adversity.
You're not the one because you don't have grit, the perseverance. You ain't really want me because you ready to give up. Because I said no. Nah, you shouldn't have asked. But since I said no, now it's your job to stay in the game and try to fight for it.
Boy, on 5 Heartbeats, when you make the announcement you're going solo at the awards ceremony.
What up? Welcome to One Eye Shut, a podcast about many topics from the perspective of 3 married couples. Thanks for being here again tonight, listening to us on the dopest podcast that's out there. You can listen to us at defylifepods.com, iTunes, Spotify, Apple Tunes, and any of the other popular podcast platforms out there. Well, it's hump day again, y'all. We made it. Blessings to the Almighty. Grateful and all of that. 2 more days for the week. And once again, if you made it this far, you can make it for 2 more days. Hopefully you got something fantastic to look forward to for the weekend. It'll make the next couple of days go by a little bit faster. So tonight, I think I'm going to start off with my word of the day. Because I'm going to be honest with y'all, I'm struggling a little bit. And so while I typically go last, I don't want my word of the day to be the last. So that's the note that we end off with and then start the show off. So I'm struggling a little bit, y'all. This week has been a little challenging for me. For those of you who, I'm not sure if I've shared it on this show before or not. Probably not. But, I'm challenged with depression and anxiety. And these last few days, it's been kind of rough for me. So, I'm kind of looking forward to the show and hoping it'll bring me some energy, some new life, I don't know. Let's just see what the universe has in store for me from the crew tonight. All right. So I think we're going to swing to the left. Funny, right? Because in my mind, and I don't know why, in my mind, like we're positioned in certain ways. Like, I don't know. It's kind of sick. I don't know. So Thomas and Keto. What you say?
This ain't that kind of show.
See, I'm just saying. Thomas and Keto is always off to my left. And Ladine and Jay is always sitting on my right. So I don't know what that's about. But so we're going to swing left and we're going to go to the Stevens. What y'all got over there, Chiquita and Thomas? How y'all feeling? What's your word of the day?
I'm doing well. How you guys doing?
Doing pretty good.
All right.
Good.
Sounds great. My word, that's crazy you said that, Gina, because I've been feeling that way as well, for the last maybe few weeks or so. So I'm my word is unsettled or unsettling. My emotions and feelings are just, I guess, a lot of it's a culmination of a lot of things, grandmother and other things as well, just life, that I just feel like, my emotions and everything, my emotions and mental capacity is just off the hinge, and it's just unsettled right now, and I'm just having trouble getting my equilibrium back. So unsettled is my word.
Sometimes I really believe that it is about how the stars are aligned. I think that I don't know. I mean, we all are on different vibrations and similar vibrations sometimes, and so I just think that sometimes the stars, the moons, the planets, all of that has an effect. And so maybe, I don't know, maybe we're sharing that vibration, Thomas. Keita, what you got?
I guess I'll make his world a little unsettled some more.
That was great, Keita.
Because
Good way to come in, boo. Good way to come in.
She get ready to announce that she pregnant, y'all.
oh gosh, no. No, ma'am. But as we all know, before the show, I had a little birthday dinner with the kids because we won't be here for the weekend, so we decided to pick today. Um, but so we all knew. Okay, I'm gonna give you all this whole storyline. We all knew that we were going out to eat. Okay, so Thomas decided to bring his little prima donna times. He does this a lot. So we're sitting here eating, enjoying our little dinner or whatever, whatever. He decided to order wings at a seafood spot. And I'm like, in my head, I'm like, he's gonna take that back. If y'all know Thomas, he takes back every food that he orders, or he gets his money back. We'll have to talk about that later. Um, but Jay knows what I'm talking about. He's never satisfied. He's looking for some
He
type
your
of
problem now.
perfection
He your
in the
problem now.
kitchen.
Yeah, you gotta deal with that.
So I knew the birthday little dinner was about to go left. Okay, after when he ordered the wings. So the girl brought out the wings. He didn't want them. I knew that was gonna happen. They were too big. They didn't have enough sauce on them. They didn't sauce them right. So he didn't want that. That was fine. So now we're eating. He's sitting in there. They decided to put someone beside us. Like, beside us. We're not that close together, but it's a table that's right there beside us. Oh, he had a fit. He jumped from the table and he went sitting behind us, like in some chairs. You know how you waiting to be seated. I was like, dude, are you serious? I'm eating by myself right now. I'm like, why did we even show up? So I'm a little irritated.
A little.
As I'm very irritated right now. Because nothing went right at the birthday dinner. So it was just me, Coop, and Carter. We were sitting there eating our little food, and him and Bud decided to go in the car because I was like, dude, just go in the car. I don't even want you in the restaurant. So
So wait a
that's
minute.
my
So wait a
dinner,
minute.
y'all.
You're saying the birthday dinner. So your birthday's today?
No, with the kids.
Oh,
It's
With
with
the
the
kids.
kids. With the kids. I'm like, wait. I thought you said. All right, Keita. Shout out the birthday one more time for us, please.
No, 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 no. So I'm already thinking when I go to Myrtle Beach, it doesn't look too good for me, because I feel like we already had COVID. We got some antibodies, so we got a little leeway to not be so freaked out. But I guess he thinks otherwise. But I'm irritated today, y'all.
So can I rebuttal?
Here
Is
we go.
is it in that?
No, it's my word.
You're done. Are you done?
You're done with your word.
Yeah. But I want to know, can I rebuttal the
Go
story?
ahead, Thomas. Go
I
ahead.
appreciate it. My hitter. Hey, so all right. So coming in, so this is the backstory. So coming into the restaurant, I look around. I said, oh, okay, is it a wait list? Because I know how the capacity is with the restaurants. Just like, no, you can come in and eat. I said, okay, so how are we sitting? And I said, is there a space between each table? She's like, yes, space on each table. You guys sit over there. Won't sit anyone next to you. Great. So I get over there, get in our seat, and we all. And so the fabrication that the tables are not that close together, to me, I think that's erroneous. It's ridiculous. So I could reach Listen to me. I can reach over and touch the person in the middle of the table, not the person on the end, the person in the middle. So it was 6 chairs, of course, and I can reach over and touch the person in the middle. That's how close they were to me.
I mean, in all fairness, you got some long ass arms, though, bro.
But listen to Jay.
I'm messing with
I cannot I cannot extend my arm and just have my arm bent, and I can touch the person on the end. So the person on the opposite side of the table may have been 6 feet away, because that's why I asked, "Are you guys sitting people next to me?" They told me no, because she was already about to sit someone next to me. I looked at her and I looked at the person. I shook my head no, like what are we doing here? And so the lady was like, "Ma'am, you can just sit me over there." And I was like, "Thank you," because I was standing up packing my stuff up then. Like that's even without COVID, those tables are way too close. So and of course my anxiety, and like I said, my emotions are off kilt right now. But my anxiety of COVID, already having it, those people, there was no way to protect me. So I got up. I didn't think that was bad. Keita, she was eating her food. She had her food. I didn't think that was that bad, but I will listen to you guys. If you guys tell me it was bad, then hey, maybe I don't know what I'll do.
Do the same thing the next time.
No, because the Asian. I'm going over. Okay, all right. Go ahead, guys.
So where are y'all going this weekend? Keita, you mentioned that you weren't going to be here this weekend. Is that Myrtle Beach?
Yeah, so I decided to just go to Myrtle Beach and just chill and relax. But I'm not gonna be in the room all day. I got a couple things planned out, but I'm a little afraid I'm gonna be by myself. The episode.
Dude, the people they're gonna respect us. Like, we haven't been to a restaurant yet that didn't respect us. Okay, I'll be quiet. All right.
So Thomas, is she gonna be by herself for her birthday weekend?
No, because like I say, the other places we've been to, they respected us, and they didn't sit people beside you. But the restaurant we were at, of course, they're trying to pack everyone in, and they're not respecting the circumstances. So they were putting people next to you. But we haven't been to a place yet that did that, except that place. And it was about Asian people. Do what?
What's the name of the place? COVID Crab?
It should be. Before we left, they were shoulder to shoulder in there. I was like, man, this is insane.
Well, I'm putting it out there. Y'all are gonna have a fantastic weekend. You are going to be at restaurants that are sensitive to the whole COVID situation, and y'all not gonna have to deal with that. Y'all gonna have a great time. And happy birthday, Keita! Happy early birthday!
Put it in the universe.
Thank you.
Thank
y'all
you.
gonna have a great time.
Yes, you're gonna have a great time. I agree. Yes, and happy early birthday, Keita.
Thank you.
Who's keeping the kids for y'all?
Thomas' mom.
Okay.
Yeah, Thomas' mom. The kids, they don't like it because I'm going to the beach without them. They don't understand it, but hey,
they're gonna be all right. Fuck them kids.
They'll be all right.
They'll be parents one day. They'll get it.
You know what I'm saying? Then they gonna be with grandma, so y'all don't have nothing to worry about. Y'all gonna have a great time. Them kids gonna be all right. One day, one way or the other, it's gonna be fine. Yes. All right, JR and Ladine. Let's go with JR first.
Oh, I was first. Okay.
We gonna.
Yeah. All right. Well, first off, I just want to say, Gene, I tell you the same thing I tell Thomas all the time: is I don't know if you'll ever need me, but if you do, I'm here. So, whatever you're going through.
Thank you, Jay. I know you love me.
I do.
Give me a hug. But I know you love me. So
I kid because I care. But yeah, so because I mean, like I tell Thomas again, I understand the seriousness, and a lot of people don't understand how real depression and anxiety can be. So you never know when somebody may need to lean on you. So if you need to lean on me, I'm here.
I love it when he gets like this. I just love it.
But with like I'm a caveman, like I'm Keon or somebody. So I love it when he said, "Oh man, I got feelings." But with that being said, my word of the day is I'm thankful. We made the announcement this week that Defy Life gear is now in stores.
Whoop, whoop.
And
yes, everything.
So,
sorry, I'm excited.
but yeah, so we are in Cola Kicks in Columbia, South Carolina. It's 902 Hardin Street in Columbia. So go check us out. And you can still buy Defy Life gear at defylifegear.com. We'll be in the Charleston area soon and Augusta after that. In the Cola Kicks location. So just thankful, man. Shout out to Al, Pooh. I always talked about this last night. I always say this, but I remember we started off this Defy Life thing with just 4 dudes on a phone call. And it's 7 o'clock on Sunday morning calling this shit a podcast. And look where we've grown. So whenever there's a purpose, and whenever nobody cares who gets the credit, there's no limit to what you can do. So thanks, you guys, and I'm thankful for where we are right now.
Yeah.
And then also, appreciate it. And thank y'all too, for everybody on this Defy Life train. Everybody's a part of this. And then also, so Keita, you mentioned I'm the one that's never working, right? Because I'm always on these mini vacations due to COVID. So I think Pooh and Ladine might be the only two to know about this. So I get a call out the blue last week for a job offer.
You're not gonna shut yourself out on the one I shut, is you?
What do you mean?
Right,
I'm not shouting myself out. I'm just giving. Well, okay. What I shouldn't say nothing. What do you mean?
Okay.
No. What are you talking about?
I need you to go.
Okay.
Or not.
I'm
Well,
saying, y'all can debate this during a commercial.
It's in the atmosphere now. Let it go.
All right. Yeah. So I mean, it just happened. So I get a call out the blue. I was looking for a job as recently as 3 months ago. So, resume still floating out there. So I get a call for the offer, and I'll make this as short as possible. So lady calls, which will put me back into my comfort zone, my field of project management, instead of managing people. So I told her, I hear her out. The money was sounding good. And so I get a call back from my job. And, of course, like we all kind of suspected, my job and 3 other positions, our newest positions that were created, are kind of on hold for the next month. And they would, they're going to pay us for the next month until they figure out if they're going to cut pay, cut positions, or whatever they're going to do. But they're going to pay us. So I'll essentially be starting a new position back in my original field, getting paid for 2 jobs. So, yeah. That happened. So I'm kind of thankful. And it's literally right up the street.
Wow. So you start a new job, work it for about 2 weeks. Then you get
it's not in the it has nothing to do with there's no food production, no anything. So yeah, I don't have to worry about any like food and safety standards on that end, right? And then, so a lot of positives. But yeah, so that happened.
Good stuff.
Go.
Come off vacation with pay raises, extra vacation time, officially and unofficially.
Right.
And now a new job with good pay. All right. You can't beat it.
Right.
You can't beat it. All right. Y'all must be doing something right over there. Y'all got plenty of blessings coming y'all's way. Good stuff.
Or like Pooh said, I must sleep with a rabbit's foot. I don't know.
Hey,
whatever.
You sleep with Nadine. That's all you need.
I mean,
or I sleep with the good Bible. But I'm sorry. The good book.
Well, that ain't never heard either.
Jane. You say you sleep with what?
With a good book next to me.
Oh, I thought I heard Bible.
That's the good book.
But he decided to pull it back.
The
just in case the lightning was
Bible.
coming.
I sleep with I sleep with a Bible next to me.
I forgot about that little song. I was just singing a couple of childhood songs with my niece in Sam's the other day. We were singing "Jesus Loves Me" and "Jesus Loves the Little Children." You know the ones red and yellow, black and white.
Wow.
Yeah, she was like. But I forgot about the Bible. We're gonna have to do that one next time.
Right.
Yes. All right, Nadine. Before Jr. take us to church.
Wow.
She said,
Well, I mean, I'm feeling all right. I got me a walk in today. Let's see, my word of the day. I mean, I'm excited about a lot of things. I'm going to say excited. I'm proud of myself for continuing this little Lent journey I got happening that hopefully I continue with the strength and the willpower that is necessary. And I started my exercising today. It was mad funny. I was telling Gina before the call, like, yo, when you get back out there and you start exercising again, I felt like the biggest, fattest. I mean, I couldn't breathe. I was out of breath, but I was determined that it was going down. I was getting my walk done. That was it. And I did. So I'm excited. I'm excited about a lot of things that are happening, that will happen. And yeah, I'm just very happy.
good stuff. It's determination. It's going to get you there.
Yeah.
Because when that breath is gone and them
Man, listen. I can't wait to get to sleep tonight.
you're going to get some good sleep, too.
Right.
Good sleep. All right, Al, bring us home. What you got?
Yeah, what's going on, everybody? What's up, co-hosts and listeners? Good to be here as always. It's always good to be here and hear y'all words of the day. First, happy birthday, Keita, before I forget.
Yeah, man.
Word, happy birthday. Enjoy yourself. Enjoy this weekend, y'all.
Thanks.
It can be done. You can travel, especially locally, and have a good time and be responsible. We did it for Gina's birthday when we went to Hilton Head, So, you can still be protective, and we ordered out a lot.
I was going to say, yeah, we did order food in a lot
But
to avoid those kinds of situations.
Right, but the food was good, real good. And it was worth going to pick it up, and we went back to our hotel room with a bottle and enjoyed the night and just by the beach and all of that. So y'all gonna have a good time. So
Thank you. Remember to send that text to your boy on our way.
I just did. I sent it to him right now. He heard me.
And it ain't peak season, so it shouldn't be super crowded either. Y'all getting in just before spring break.
There you go.
My word of the day is, and I be struggling sometimes. Sometimes I have it. Sometimes I be hoping Gina doesn't pick me first, and I'll get inspired by some comments. So that's what happened today. My word is platform. That's my word of the day, because I really do appreciate this platform and being able to talk and listen and learn and teach and all that shit. And that's really been my motivation from the beginning, to have a platform, to be part of this movement. And I've enjoyed the whole time. So as JR was talking, and I'm just listening and talking, remembering that first phone call of, yo, how can I be down? It's always been about just being part of exactly what we're doing right here. And I have really, really enjoyed it, to the point that I think when I'm out at work and I get an opportunity to really talk and people see me, whether facilitating a meeting or on a panel or moderating, they're like, who the fuck is this guy? Because I practice and I get to do this twice a week. And I have a real mild-mannered persona at work. So when it comes time to turn it on, they're like, oh shit, like he's pretty good, y'all. Like, why we don't let him do that more often? Cause I'm just the guy that, I like to stand in the background at work. I like to kind of, I don't know, maybe it's because I don't think y'all really trust wild black men. So I try to be calm. The Alvin Glimp at work is a fairly reserved dude, but when he gets the chance to talk his shit, people will be kind of impressed. And I think so much that has to do with being able to go at it with y'all twice a week. So I really do enjoy the platform. That's my word of the day.
No doubt.
In addition to the fact that his wife gives him dope community builders to use during some of his meetings.
Oh man, please. She be killing it when I need that right icebreaker, and they're like, oh, that was it. That was it. I loved it. I loved it. Thank you, Alvin. Thank you. Yeah, so you do a good job with that too.
Yes. So, y'all ready to get started?
Yeah.
So last week, for the few of you who weren't able to listen to last week's show yet, it's not too late. It's still out there. Just look for the date, and you can listen to any old show of ours that you would like. Sometimes it's nice just to go back and refresh and get to know us all over again. But last week we talked about infidelity. We put a slightly different twist on it, because it was about infidelity and the impact that it has on the family as a whole, right? So just not the two people involved, but the extended family and what that does and what it looks like and all that good stuff. And so tonight we decided to do a part 2 to infidelity. And we want to talk about what is your role when it comes to infidelity. If you know that it's happening, what do you do? What should you do? Do you tell? Do you keep it to yourself? Yeah. What you think?
So I'm gonna give a real life example that really,
No names.
I guess, no names,
Not messing.
but was the kind of, no names. I ain't gonna do no names. I don't do that. Y'all know me. I got a reputation out there. So, first, let me shout out my siblings. Because yesterday was the 42nd anniversary of my father's death, along with would have been his 81st birthday. Wow. So we've been talking a lot more recently, but yesterday we did a sibling call, and coincidentally, if we got any double listeners of the Defy Life show and then the One Eye Shut show, it was actually happening when I'm doing a podcast. Y'all making too much damn noise. But they were actually on by the time we got off recording. They're still talking, right? So anyway, so when I get on the call, part of the conversation was someone telling me this story. So imagine being in a restaurant, being in a bar, and you're there chilling, enjoying yourself, and you look up and you see your best friend's husband with another woman.
Ooh.
What do you do? Live scenario.
Who's going to take first crack?
Sorry, Keita. I ain't seen nothing.
Hi, lady.
This is real. This is real.
So what am I? First of all, I'm going to interrupt the motherfucking dinner. Yes, absolutely. I know people say, "Oh, that's not true," but my best friend, right?
Right.
Her husband. That means her husband's gotta be my people's. He's gotta be something. He's gotta know me. I'm sorry, fam, you stupid? Fuck is you doing? Who the fuck is this? I'm fucking their whole dinner out. That's what I'm doing.
So you're stepping to them like...
Yes, I'm going to the table and I'm asking, what the fuck is this? Who the fuck is Shorty? fuck is you doing, bitch? You know he fucking married. I'm going crazy. Probably a lot more classy than that. That was a little ratchet.
That's
But
why I'm asking. I'm like, are you going in like that?
So you're not even gonna investigate if that's like a cousin, a coworker.
look, like I said, I would do it a lot more classy. Right? So I probably, go up and hi. What are you doing here? Yeah, who's your friend? Oh, hi. Hi, friend. What's going on? How you doing? I mean, believe me, I would fucking do it up. I mean, I'm not just gonna go ratchet because what I really want to do is say what I actually said the first time. The ratchet stuff is in the head, but how it plays out, it's gonna be a lot nicer than that. But I'm definitely asking. I'm definitely going to the table. I'm finding out what's really good. Absolutely.
And okay, JR, what about you?
Well, before I say something, I'm taking pictures and I'm sending it to Pooh. Like, Pooh, do you know this nigga? And if he don't know him, then I'm gonna be a literal bull in a china shop. It's gonna be an angry black man.
Snitches.
Snitches get best friends for life.
That's right.
Hey, nah, for real though. But no, I'm I'll take a picture and send it just in case it's a cousin or something like that. But I'm gonna walk by the table, introduce myself. I'm like, hey, just make sure you know that I know that you know that I know that you know that I know that you know that I'm there. And I ain't yeah. But yeah. But yeah, I'm not gonna say anything to this person I don't know. But yeah, I'm just walking on out. At least you'll know I was there. And I don't care if you know it was me who told. You shouldn't be so sloppy. So yeah.
Keita?
Well, I'm definitely gonna take the pictures, but I'm not gonna go to the table at all. I've been in a situation with a cousin of mine, and I knew his wife, but he wasn't with his wife, and I act like the shit didn't happen.
You act like what?
I didn't even, and then he act like he didn't even know me. So, I mean, that's just how it goes. I'm not going to say anything at all. I'm going to just make sure that he knows that I'm in the room, because either you're going to say something or the next day I'm saying something. Because I'm just going to ask the question, because I don't want to feel like, just making it feel like, oh, your nigga doing something. You know what I'm saying? Because he probably wouldn't. He's probably not. I don't want to talk so negative on it, because it could be something positive. So I'm going to just be upfront and be like, the next day, and just ask a couple questions, like if she knew where old boy was or whatever. And then if it's not and she's clueless, oh, I'm coming out with my receipts. Definitely.
So ultimately, you're going to tell.
Ultimately, I'm telling. Yes.
Oh, come on over and sit by the snitches then.
But I'm not going to throw I'm not throwing the table and, and kicking. I don't have no energy.
But you still snitching.
But I'm definitely going to snitch. Definitely.
What about you?
Yeah, I'm gonna let the cat out the bag. If it's confirmed, yeah, I gotta let my dog know. Hey, bro, she ain't right, man. If I don't know if you want to stick it out with her, but she ain't right, bro. So yeah, I gotta tell it.
How would you confirm? You said if it's confirmed.
Yeah, it's confirmed. Like, let's say, for instance, I see him leaving, and I walk out. And I see him, mad clothes, maybe the hand touching the hand, or maybe a little lean over and get a kiss. And I'm like, oh, whoa. That they're not supposed to be doing that.
Are you taking pictures of that?
That's not his cousin.
Damn sure hope not.
That's not her cousin.
Kissing cousin.
So, So yeah, so I mean, I might not take a picture because anybody that I would contact like that, I'm pretty sure they'll take my word for it.
Oh no, if he kissing at the table, then I'm coming over there.
That's
The
just
lady is
wild.
coming out.
The ratchet, the first one. The first one coming out. There is no,
No, if
you
he's
know, nice
kissing,
stuff.
that's definitely confirmed that he's doing something he has no business doing.
Yeah.
You know, I
Or
would,
touching the leg. Like, I'm looking
yeah,
hard.
like close up. I just might go over there and be like,
Shorty might
B,
just get rocked
B
on
said
sight.
whenever you get done. B said whenever you get done, hit him up. You know, I might walk over to the table and see some
Your
mad
husband
fly
looking
like
for
that.
you.
But yeah, it's that's wicked. That's wicked there.
Al?
So I'm definitely going over there and introducing myself. Like, 'cause this is my best friend's wife, then how I would normally see you if I see you in the street is I'm coming up and saying what's up, probably giving you we got COVID and everything. I might just give you the elbow bump maybe. Back in the day, I'd be giving you a hug and shit, right? And I would expect at that time, the way my best friend wives engage me, they would then introduce me to whoever they're with. And so that would kind of be my indication if something is wrong here. And because I would expect hey, this is so and so, and we work together or whatever. So as long as it's up and up, I'm gonna keep it moving. If it's not up and up, then I'm gonna definitely tell my homeboy, like, yo, check this out. I saw your wife and she was someone with somebody that, shit look real funny. Just giving you a heads up, son. And I'm not throwing no table. I'm not punching nobody. I'm not getting in no fight over nobody's extra shit. That's definitely nothing. I'm not doing that at all. That ain't like it ain't worth my energy on that. Like that's what if you want to do that, that's on y'all. But me, even if they kissing, I don't give a fuck. Like I'm just gonna be like, oh shit, that's fucked up. Yo, real
Right.
talk.
She wildin'.
She crazy. And
That's
I'll let them know, yo, this is what I saw, but I ain't pulling her off of him or no shit like that, man. Please.
Hmm. So I'm probably not going to tell. Definitely not immediately. So I'm going up to the table. I'm gonna make my presence known. Um, and like Al, like it just, introduction might come, but I'm definitely looking for the body language, right? Like, are you looking like a deer, caught in the headlights? Are you like, can I tell that you shitting in your pants right now? Like all
Right.
those kind of indicators, I'm looking for it. Because, you might be smooth enough that something come out your mouth that sounds real legit, right? And so, I'm just kind of watching for the reaction. If it ain't right, so this is my best friend's husband. So if it ain't right, I'm stepping to him. Like, I'm gonna need you to tell your wife. I'm giving you the opportunity to tell your wife because I really don't want to get in y'all's business like that. So if the shit ain't right, if this your, you slobbing her down, whatever, like, tell your wife. I really don't want to be the person to bring that kind of news to anybody, you know. Now, a lot of times we already know, right? So I may already have some indication that she thinks that he's stepping out, and it's like, yo, this is confirmation. I'm gonna need you to tell your wife because if you don't tell her, then I'm gonna have to step in and tell her. But I'm definitely gonna give that person a chance to do it first because that's y'all shit, and you need to man up and let your wife know what you do. So we talked about like best friends. Does it have to be your best friend? Because everybody has said either you're going to make yourself known, you step in and doing some type of confirmation or taking pictures or whatever. So is there a level of like, does it have to be your best friend before you tell?
I
If it's a
mean,
family member, do you tell?
yeah, if
Does it?
it's family or if it's best friend, yeah.
So if it's like just somebody that you kind of you just cool with, maybe a coworker, right?
That's
And
not my business.
y'all are cool. You hung out once or twice.
That's not my business.
Not my
Not your
business. Not my business.
So I
Not
mean,
doing that.
not doing that at all.
Yeah.
So how about this? So we talking about family members. So if let's say my sister is hanging out with my wife and they go away on a girls trip or some shit like that, and my wife steps out on the girls trip, like in that case, like, so now you are loyal to your sibling, but you are kicking it with his wife or
So this
husband.
is your sister-in-law or your
Right,
brother.
my sister-in-law, brother-in-law, we hanging out and they do something real dirty. Do you go back and tell your sibling? Like just on a one night, this ain't no relationship. This is just
some shit that I saw. Yeah,
you saw. You know this happened.
My loyalty lies with my sibling. So yeah, absolutely. So I mean, if it's some shit that if it's some shit that like I think, or like they might have said something, let something slip, and I'm like, that sounded kind of iffy. Like I don't know a married couple that I'd be willing to bet my life and my mortgage on that everybody's faithful. So if it's some shit that I don't know for sure, nah, I ain't saying nothing. But if I see it, yeah, my loyalty lies with my sibling.
Everybody else?
Oh, it's a done deal. I already told you. That's definitely not my motherfucking
Telling
sibling.
everybody.
Like it's going down
They don't
on the
care.
island, wherever the fuck we at. It's
Lady
going
don't care.
down.
Look, lady don't care if it's the lady that work at the Shell station up the street and her husband cheating. Lady gonna be like, look, Bill, I
That's
saw
not
your
what
husband. Let
that's not it.
me get 20 on 5, and I saw your husband last night. Yeah, you know,
Yeah, don't be like that. I just said if it's like a coworker, if it's just even, just maybe somebody that I happen to know, I'm not gonna get in. I'm not getting in people's shit
Okay.
just because like we happen to know each other. But we
you
family.
you my old nosy lady on the front porch.
Shut up! Just because I'm nosy don't mean shit. That don't mean I'm gonna be up in people's shit. Doing destroying homes and families because of something I fucking assumed. That's the difference. But if it's a best friend or if it's a family member, especially somebody that I'm close to, like I'm straight checking them. Like, are you fucking bugging, fam? Like the same way I would check my spouse if I saw them doing some shit. I'd probably check them. Probably not as that serious, but I'd definitely check them. Like give them the whole rundown. You got family. You got this. You got I. Like, are you sure this is the fuck you need to be doing? Yeah, I definitely, absolutely. Family, closest friends, absolutely. Anybody else, that ain't my business.
And I've seen it before, like, someone will drop the hand or let the cat out of the bag, and it causes a rift between the person who tell and their friend, because they're not believing it, and they're siding with the person they're in a relationship with. So we have that happen as well. So what's your take on that? If that happens, then you're done with telling them the next time, or how do you feel about
So
that?
you gotta have the receipts, like you gotta have the pictures, the video.
But even
you gotta have.
Even then,
See, I'm not doing all of that.
Right.
I'm not doing all of that.
Me either.
If you are in a situation and you okay with it, right? Because or you okay with your situation, not necessarily with the person cheating, right? But if you at that point of if I tell you and you hit me with the it ain't true, you lying, like what the fuck are we doing here? And so real talk, if I even think if you're my friend and I think that that's your reaction, that's going to be your reaction, I'm probably not telling you either. Because
Right.
what? And I'm talking about even if you were my best friend. If I know you that chick that you like, you know what? My husband would never. He ain't no cheater. He ain't going to. And I'm going to tell you, I got a friend like that. And she's straight up like my husband would never cheat on me. And I'm looking at her like, I bet I would almost, not quite there, but I would almost bet my life on the fact that that motherfucker has already cheated. But if you want to be. If that's where you want to be or where you need to be, or like what, you know what, stay there.
Yeah.
So if I saw her husband, I probably would not tell her. I
See,
would
I don't.
probably check in with her, make sure that she's still in that same spot of my husband would never cheat on me.
Right.
And as long as she is, boo, y'all do you.
I'm telling you regardless. I don't give a damn if you gonna call me a liar or not. Because at the end of the day, part of this is also about my conscience.
Right.
And I wanna be clear with myself and be able to be like, I feel good and did the right thing and tried to let you know, like, yo, she was wildin'. And if you need a video for you to accept that shit, that's on you. But please know and believe, ain't no way in hell I would come to you and lie about no stupid ass shit like that.
But for a second time though, like if it happens, you will go back to them again if they like, man, I don't believe that or whatever.
Nah,
whatever.
I tell them once.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I told you. How many times I gotta tell you? I told
Right,
you.
I already told you. Right, so when you come to me crying and shit, because it's 6 months, 2 years later, and you fucked up over shorty, nigga, I told you I seen it with you. It was a game.
Hey, right.
I hope you ain't gonna start hollering. I told you.
It probably will come out my mouth sometime in the conversation. Like, you all right? You sure you're all right? All right, well then, yo, now that you're all right, yo, I told you that shit like 9 months ago.
Right. I hope you
Real
got that
talk.
prenup signed because it's a wrap. But
What if your friend or your family member or whatever was like, I wouldn't leave my husband if he cheated on me. Or like she doesn't know that, or he doesn't know that it's happened or whatever, but they have the stance of, shit happens. It wouldn't be like, it ain't gonna break us. Not that they're okay with it necessarily, but some people are okay with it. But if it wasn't gonna make a difference and you knew that it wasn't gonna make a difference, would you still tell?
I don't know if I could be friends with someone like that close, to be honest. And I say that because it's like, look, if you freaking share, you share holidays, you share family time, you share birthday parties, you share everything with your closest friends, right? So how awkward is it that, like y'all was saying, so I come to you, I bring you some shit once, you're like, I'm not worried about it because I'm not leaving my husband because he's cheating. So then I just see you, this motherfucker, randomly in the street with bitches all the time, and I just can't come to you. And now every time I see him, I gotta feel funny in the restaurant or something, and I gotta like go to the bathroom and be like, nah, Jay, let's go, because I cannot even look at him, dealing with other people, and then you're gonna bring your husband to my house no, we can't even be friends anymore. Like, I couldn't do that. I just couldn't.
Why? What does that have to do with you? Like, his infidelity, what does it have to do with you? If his wife is okay with it.
That's fine if his wife is okay with it, but for me, that speaks to his integrity as a human, and that's just a shitty human to me. Like, if right, so if y'all have like an agreement that y'all have an open marriage and she's doing it too, all right, then there's nothing I can do about it. But if she's just being a stupid pendeja, mamita, we cannot be friends. I cannot. No. I cannot. I just don't want to be involved in any of that. Like, that's just too much because immediately, as the animals that we are, I just react like, wait, what the fuck is he doing with shorty? That's an automatic reaction. And then if you react like that often, because he's always out with another shorty, like, no, that's just uncomfortable for me. I'm not with that.
So I'm still telling.
I'm still telling.
Yeah. Again, whether you told me like, even if I found out she was cheating, I love her. She cook. She make great sweet potato pie. I ain't going nowhere.
At least once. Yeah, I'm telling you, I'm giving you that time.
Right.
So what if it was two family members? Like, what if you walked in the room and it was your cousin and your sister? Like, what if it was two family members? What you doing?
Oh wow.
Oh, huh?
Like,
what if it was like your cousin and your brother-in-law?
Right.
Like two different.
What you mean? Getting close. What's the person?
Like two people in the family. Like what you doing?
But both of them, I guess, what you saying? Both of them are married, and then you walk in.
Both of them,
Right.
both of them married. Like one of
your
them,
brother-in-law.
one of them
I
married
don't
to your
know
sister.
what I
and-
would
Not
do.
getting into
Oh,
that.
what if only one is married? But
or
Yeah,
just
one
one.
married.
Right.
one is
But they're both
like
family.
it doesn't
right.
matter. Like
Right. Exactly. Either
the
way,
point
it's-
is,
right.
you know, where's your loyalty going to lie now
I'm
between?
definitely not getting into that. Like I'm a
That's too
real
much.
stickler. Like my grandmother used to always say, what's done in the wash will come out in the rinse.
Mhm.
So I'm big on that. That shit will come out.
Same shit for your friends. It's
Mhm.
gonna come out eventually.
Yeah, it'll come out with my friend too. Like I'm like I'm definitely like all of y'all. I'm not doing all that energy. Like I'm not giving a lot of energy to all that. Like I'ma just see where she coming from. Because I've seen where I've said something sometime and that shit have turned back on me and we've been almost fighting. So that's why I don't even like to say nothing to nobody when, stuff like that. Because they really, really feel like they man are not gonna do nothing like that, or you just saying that because you don't have a man or you're not happy. Yeah, that done happened to me before.
Yeah.
Calm down.
She reliving it.
Hey,
They get like that. They definitely get like that.
That has happened to me before.
hey, she's standing on top of the bed in here.
This is
Okay.
hilarious.
So, is your loyalty? So, is this just about I'm protecting my person, or is there like some like inner belief on how marriage should be, right? So, like, let's just say, I have, you got two cousins, one on your mother's side, one on your father's side, so they're not blood related.
Right.
Let's just say my male cousin sleeps with my female cousin, and my female cousin is married.
Mhm.
Now I walk in and I'm like, oh shit, like yo, like, is there like I need to talk to them about, am I telling them to chill, or is it like really I don't give a damn? Like where y'all on that in the sense of because y'all loyal to both of these people, they both
Right.
family.
First of all,
One is
like-
stepping out on her marriage.
Right.
Y'all can look at me crazy if you want to, because my husband looking at me crazy, some of the stuff that I said. But seriously, mind your fucking business. Sometimes that's the best thing for you to do. You getting ready to start a family feud because
two people
what?
Fucking.
Right, and
'Cause
that's
now
what I was
you
about to say.
gonna-
Like,
who
that's
you
got the
telling?
potential
Who you
to
telling
be.
on? You telling on both?
Right.
You tell like what? And so
And,
to Ladine's point, now these cousins and their families can't come to no more reunions because they ready to fuck each other up every time they see each other because listen.
I don't know. For me, it's so crazy how when you put it in that perspective, it totally switches shit up for me because it's like I'm very big. I don't like talking about what other people do with their body. All right, like I'm not worried about the next woman's stuff. I'm not worried about the next man's stuff. So it does it's definitely a thin line there for me though, because at the same time, like say I'm having a party at my house and this happens and I walk in and my brother-in-law over here kissing on JR's cousin, right? I'm fucking them up. Like there's no there's no ifs, ands, or buts about that. Like, I'm walking and I'm fucking them up. Like, both of them is getting oops upside their heads. Dead ass. But now, like, if I walked in, I guess, like, on the scene that Al just said, it's kind of like, first of all, y'all already in the bed. Like, this ain't even, I'm like, I cannot. Like, I can't, I'm not going to spaz. I might have a different conversation with the both of them. Like, yo, what the fuck is really good with you? Like, what even makes you think this shit is right? Like, you got to take care of your shit. So I don't really know if I would. I don't know.
First words out of my mouth could be like, "God damn, JJ." But no, I'm just
Shout out to JJ.
But the thing is, it's funny that you picked his name because I'm really positive you ain't got to worry about that.
no, right.
Not with no other family member.
Oh my God.
Oh man, but yeah, like I agree with Gina. Like it's just too much potential for it to get super sloppy, and like to me, that's not that like going outside the family is not a choice, but that's like a extra choice where it's too close to home, and the potential ramifications of it, but you still chose to like shit that close to where you eat. Like nah. I ain't getting involved in that because you already know what can happen, and if I gotta be, the whistleblower on that, I don't think it's worth it. I'm what's them flash sticks that they used on Men in Black to make me just forget what I just saw? That's what I need.
And so, what fuels that, right? Because how is that different than?
It ain't. I'm a hypocrite.
I think we all are.
Well, I really wasn't thinking of that word because I do have a real problem with that word. But
I think what fuels it is the fact that we feel it's the balance is it's something to our friend, our best friend, or our sibling, to where I don't have that loyalty to the other person, so I'm having empathy for that person. Here, in this case, it's like, who gives a fuck?
But why is that? How come you don't have empathy for the spouses of these two cousins who's like? And so I just have to wonder, like, how much is that about you?
Yeah, it is,
And
it's about my
yourself.
I guess my unwillingness to feel sorry for stupid people. Like if you're that stupid, like at a birthday party, dog, really, right here, you gonna do it? But so yeah,
you're pretty silly if you slob it down your mistress or your other dude in a restaurant too. So
I know. Stop making sense, Gina. Stop making sense.
It's just a lot to consider, and that's why I'm like, I wouldn't just I ain't sending no pictures. I'm definitely not doing anything before I find like I have proof. Like Jay, you like I'm sending a picture of the time. Nigga, you don't even like you see you getting ready to start shit and you have no idea what's going on at the table, or you getting ready
in the
to
people's house, like
wreck a marriage.
Yeah, because they could have been.
Happy.
They could be. Yeah, they could be finding like a new person for a threesome or something, and now now your best friend got to tell you what she's doing with her husband.
It's just so much stuff. Like,
but you know, when my luck, because when my luck, I'll be to send a picture to Pooh. I'll be to send a picture to Thomas, and he be like, "Man, I don't know that dude," and I'll be the went over there, caused all kind of hell. And Keita be like, I was trying to buy that nigga a new car, and this dude he's gonna buy the car.
Yeah, now you done messed up.
Nah, I done messed up everything.
This is what I wanted,
and my dog ain't got a car.
In our little entanglement, and now you messing that up.
Right.
You won't be messing that up.
Or what if? Because couples have arrangements, right?
Yeah.
What if this was a situation where, this is a part of the arrangement? Well, it's okay for her to go out on dates or, however far they've decided she can go, whatever. But what if it's like, I just enjoy male company and my husband is okay with it. But our arrangement is I do it on my time. I do it. He don't want to know about it. When it's happening, where I go, like none of that. And y'all running around taking pictures and flipping tables and shit over.
And then he's like, I know she ain't at our restaurant. At the Juicy Crab, though, you took that nigga to the Juicy Crab. I know you ain't.
And that's all good. It would just, what would happen is my friend would just have to then tell me. Right. Like, yo, I appreciate you stepping to me, Al, because I hope you would, because I ain't doing it out of some fuck shit. I'm doing it because I'm trying to look out for you. And I would just hope, man to man, he'd be like, yo, thanks, but real talk. I don't give a fuck. Like that's how we doing our marriage. She go hang out with whoever, and it's all good with me. But yo, good looking out though, and we move on. I won't even think about it again.
Right.
Wow.
Yeah,
Right.
except it might be something that he doesn't want you to know. Just because he's your friend doesn't mean he
Yeah,
has to
that's
tell
why I'm keeping my
everything.
receipts.
That's
If you
what's
came
up.
out,
want
then
to
I
know.
got
But also, it just made like you never know, like if that's the arrangement, right? You never know what the other feelings are around that, right? And so while I'm allowing her, for lack of a better word, to do that, it's not something I really like. I don't want to know about it.
Right.
And so here you are in my face sending me pictures, and you just make it now. Now you started some shit, right? You done created some waves, and now we have a problem. All for the sake of what? Because you feel good about yourself? Because you done told your homeboy?
I mean, but if you don't, and then he like, man, you never guess what happened, and then you like, damn, I was right there. I ain't say nothing.
That's why I'm telling.
All right.
I don't know. I just feel, look, whatever people do in their marriages, yes, that's their business. But I feel like if you're that close, and this is one of your closest friends, I'm sorry. I feel like shit like that comes up in conversation. So if y'all got some secretive shit going on, just like Al said, like just let me know and I'll shut the fuck up and I'll mind my business. But I'm just saying, like,
do any of y'all have a hall pass? A hall pass person? Like if if it was a celebrity or anybody, you like it's the one person I'll excuse you getting stepping out of line with.
no.
Nobody
No
got a hall
hall
pass.
Wife ain't never give me no hall pass.
He ain't never asked for one either.
Okay,
I was good.
I'll put
good with it.
I'll put it this way: who would be your hall pass request?
I was good with it. I was good, but I was good with Cole, but Cole died, so keep.
So does that
went your hall pass.
right? Does that does it now get passed down to
you
Bron?
carrying on with Cole at the All-Star game, so that was
No, that's not the pass I want.
Well, you out.
My pass is alive.
You out.
Oh, who's your pass?
Who
Keita?
would your pass be, Keita?
He should know because I watch him every day.
I know.
Tell us.
The football player.
They say tell them.
Brandon Marshall. He is married, but hey,
Okay.
it can be an entanglement over here. It's no problem.
Brandon Marshall. I'm getting ready to look him up right now. I want to see what this cat look like.
Brandon Marshall,
is.
the receiver of Brandon Marshall.
What? Which one?
There's two
Are
Brandon
you
Marshalls.
serious?
Both of them
He's
play
not
for the
in the
Broncos.
league no more, but I know you're talking about.
All right.
He's not in the league no more, but he still is an ex-football player.
I got you. I know you're talking about.
Who he used to play for?
The Broncos and
The Broncos, the Jets,
The Bears.
the Bears. Yeah.
Wow,
Around, huh?
the Bears, dang, cold-blooded.
The Dolphins too, isn't it?
Dolphins. Yeah, he got drafted by the Dolphins.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Pooh, who's your hall pass request?
Man, I'm forever probably gonna say Dominique Dawes.
Yeah. All right.
I'll probably
He's
forever
loyal.
say it. But Shania Lathan, I'm good with that too.
Okay. Gina, who's your hall pass?
I don't really have a hall pass.
Damn.
I mean, seriously, there are a lot of men. Of course, that
Okay? Say it again, boy. Say it.
What'd you say?
You said there are a lot of them.
What I was saying was there are a lot of men that I find attractive, right? But there's not anyone. All right, so if I had to, I'll go with Morris Chestnut.
Okay.
Yeah.
If we were twisting your arm, I got you.
If
Right.
you were entangling her
I'm
arm.
saying if right. I mean, if I gotta pick somebody, okay.
I think Denzel is very attractive. What's the dude with the green eyes?
Terrence Howard?
Michael
Michael-
Ealy. No, not
Michael Ealy.
Michael Ealy. I think he's very, you know what I'm saying? But there's not anyone that I'd be like, oh my God, if he walked in this room right now, like, I beg Al to be like, let me fuck him. You know,
Please, baby, please, baby, please.
Right.
you know, but there are several very nice looking men out there. You know,
Too late. You already gave yours.
I'm saying. I gave what, 4 of them?
Oh no.
I think I got up to 4.
No,
I ain't really
trying
got
to pull,
nobody, but
Keith
Oh,
was
Keith
trying to
trying to
pull
add.
another one out.
They all equally, they all on the same, so it ain't like just one. What about you, Jay?
I think if I had to pick one, I already know this would be Eva Mendes, and that's not even close.
It used to be Kerry Washington.
It used to be, but yeah, not anymore. Eva Mendes or Rosario Dawson.
Who's that?
Rosario Dawson.
She's been
Yeah.
Was Rosario Dawson played in 7 Pounds? What's she playing in?
7 pounds. She was the lead with Will.
Yeah,
Okay.
her.
I am.
How dare
What
you
about
ask
you?
who Rosario Dawson is? No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, I had to look
Okay.
her up. Yeah, she's attractive.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
So there are definitely a lot of beautiful women out there. My
And she like,
Nia Long too. Yeah.
definitely man, it's way too many to list.
Wow.
So I guess if I have any fantasy that I have not clipped, it would be, being a short dude to tap
I forgot about that.
to tap a 6'5".
All right.
And so, the one that just popped in my mind as we were talking was Candace Parker. So, I put her on my Candace Parker on my Paul pass list.
I gotta look her up now too.
Mm-hmm.
Eva Mendes, though, I want you to throw her back, Jay. You can keep Rosario though.
Oh
I'm
man,
saying I ain't saying nothing about Junior Glimp looking at Morris Chestnut.
You said Candace Parker.
uh-huh.
Did you say Junior? Did you put Junior Glimp in the same sentence?
That nigga look like,
Is that what you just did?
hey, Morris Chestnut. Morris Chestnut look like a Junior Glimp with money and resources.
No, it's not.
Yes, he do.
Yeah, Let me be respectful. All right, who we got left?
Ladine.
Nadine.
Right? See what happened when you jump on? You see what happened when you say something about Eva? Don't do that no more. Don't do that no more.
Well, I think it's changed over the years, but there are so many attractive. Ooh, just give you goosebumps. Let me see. Then I'll be like, oh damn. I'd have to say, oh my God, who do I love? Oh, there's so many. Oh my God. No, okay, so I'm gonna go with probably my 2 top favorite sexiest men right now. I'm gonna say right now, I'm really loving me some Michael B. Jordan. I just love him. I love everything about him. I think he is a sexy man. I love him. But also I'm gonna say O'Shea Jr. Oh my God. Ice Cube's son is gorgeous. I love him. So yeah, I'm gonna say those 2.
Interesting. So, would any of you consider giving a hall pass? And I don't mean for the famous people that we've just listed.
Oh, I was about to say, not to them niggas. Oh shit!
Probably that ain't gonna happen. Hell, shit! Al, you could have a hall pass right now for Candace Parker. Like, all right now, you got it. You got it. But real life, like, it really, there's a good probability that it could happen. Anybody willing to give a hall pass?
For who?
No.
Whatever.
Your spouse, for whoever they choose.
For whoever they choose. Not no famous person. Just give them a hall pass just so they can have it.
Yes.
Well, yeah, I mean, some people give a hall pass on like once a year. You get a hall pass. Go do what you want
Right,
to
I'm
do.
saying it
Right.
happens.
Look, I'm not gonna front. If it was like an indecent proposal and he is about to get this money, I'd be like, yo, you better go get this money, and you better get it good too. But nah.
I told Al the same thing when that movie was out. I was like, and we had that conversation. I was like, I would divorce you if you did not sleep with her. You better get that money.
But then that's the thing is if you let me do it and I go get the money, then I would divorce you after I get the money.
That's okay. I get half still. Don't give a fuck.
Because I'm like Al, I'm gonna skip all the way to the end after I leave and be like, I'm gone now. I don't owe you shit.
That's not what my lawyer could
He
have said.
dirty. He just dirty.
You dirty.
So no hall passes? Well, okay, let me give y'all 10. I think it's the only
well,
one that said.
I think part of me wants to say yes, right? I think, but what would hurt most is like if I could say yes, but not know when you cashed in the hall pass. So like, because I wouldn't want to like, damn, it's happening right now. That would trip me out.
Right.
But
Yeah.
if
Then
I could know that you were only going to use it once without me knowing, as opposed to, oh, if he don't want to know, then I'm gonna use it once a month, some shit like that. But just like once a year or once whatever, I could consider.
But then you have people like JR taking pictures of you at the table and shit. So you gonna know because he gonna send you a picture.
God damn it!
It's
happening now.
Don't do nothing in public. You better go straight to
Fucking
the
up
room.
my
dog.
hall pass.
All right.
Yeah, I already told y'all I'm territorial as fuck. It is not going down. That is mine. Okay?
Well,
if a bitch ready to fucking pay some cash, I don't know. I might be able to make up my little escort for the evening. Go get that money, honey.
She said she'll sell her soul one time.
Right.
Get the money.
It has to be a big payday.
It gotta be a big payday, because that's mine. That's right.
Okay. Keita, would you ever give Thomas a hall pass?
I don't think so.
You thought about that too long. You was contemplating too long.
I mean, I really had to think about it. I'm just not. No, I wouldn't give him a hall pass. I mean, if he wants a hall pass really bad, then I probably would give it to him.
Wait, which is it, Keita? Now, 'cause you done flip flop real quick.
I mean, if he's irritating me about getting a hall pass, then I'm gonna be like, shit, you get a hall pass, I get a hall pass, and we done. Like
We all get our hall passes for you.
We
Hall
pass
passes for
done with the
everybody.
marriage.
you done. Don't buy.
What you done with?
But don't say nothing else about me about this damn hall pass, boy.
Because it's something you trying to get out there for. So go on and get your pass, and I'm pass out of here. No, but I'll give him a hall pass.
You said you don't
It
think
just it just gets a little too messy. Like I mean, when you start bringing others in the bedroom, it just gets messy. And I've seen, some couples have done that, and it's just not. It just comes back on you.
You don't seen it all, kid.
Hey, when you from that bottom, you see stuff like that.
Yeah. Oh man.
So Jay,
Oh, me?
Yeah, Thomas.
No, I'm not giving a pass. I mean, I'm not giving you a hall pass. I mean, but I'm not gonna say like you cheat on me once. I'm packing up everything, but I'm not gonna give you a hall pass. So
Oh, so I can cheat what?
I
I
was going to say
mean,
Go
cheat. I
ahead.
mean, you can do it one time.
I mean, I'm not
That's a
I'm not
whole
gonna I'm
pass
not
in
gonna pack my bag. It's only one reason why I pack my bag. Like if you cheat on me once.
You
What's
said there's
happening?
one
I don't.
reason you would
I
pack your
What
bag.
happened? What happened?
Who you talking to, me or Ladine?
No, I didn't hear you. What'd you say?
I said I was asking you what you said. Did you say that there's only one thing that would make you pack your bags?
Yeah, yeah.
Are you sharing what that one thing is?
She cheated on
Yeah,
Michael
if
Jordan.
it come out that you done gave
You done
some
slobbed
kid
him.
head, then I'm done.
Yeah.
Like
You said
if-
head?
yeah, head.
Yeah.
I'm out.
Yeah.
I can't let that go.
Yeah.
That's what I can't let go.
Very interesting.
That's so crazy to me that guys think that way.
I can't let that
This
go.
would have to be another topic because it's crazy how head and actually giving your soul, like, because women really cherish
Head
what's
is
that
giving your
there
soul.
more than their mouth. So, so y'all feel like
That's
it's
interesting.
Yeah, hold on.
what did Jay say?
He said that is giving your soul. Giving head is giving your soul.
Or taking his soul, one of the two. But hey, it's a soul involved somewhere in there.
Either or.
God.
A soul has been exchanged in that transaction. And
Wow, that's interesting. I don't think I've ever heard that
A lot
perspective.
of guys said
It's
it's a lot.
No, I can't forgive that.
nah.
I can't excuse. I can't forgive that.
Wow. Okay. Jr. You giving a pass?
I mean, now that Putin got that shit flashing in my head, no, hell no. I was gonna say, look, shout out to Killmonger and Michael B. Jordan. If he happened to be in town, I couldn't say nothing to him. But nah, I couldn't. Nah, I can't do it, man. Nah, but seriously, I'm like, to grant it. I don't think I could. But if it was like after the fact, and if Lay was like, look, went out with my girls last night and I saw Michael B. Jordan, one thing, like, I'd be like, oh, okay, I can't be mad at you. Like, so, but to like grant it, and then, she starts showing up at all his premieres and nah, I can't do it.
She turned into
Right.
Okay, so what if it was just Michael Taylor? And she came back and was like, I was hanging out with my girls and I met this guy, Michael Taylor, and shit happened.
I gotta see what Mike got going on. Like, did you cheat up? I don't know if Mike work. I don't know if Mike got shit to
What
lose.
is happening right
No,
now?
No, I'm
I
like,
cannot.
Do you feel? Well, let me answer first. Yeah, I don't think he would get a hall pass. Now, he could have got a hall pass before, but yeah, I think that ship has sailed.
damn, man.
I'm just
what
saying.
was I thinking?
Right.
Al, do you share the same sentiment that Thomas just shared about head?
Nah, I'm not gonna be extra mad because you gave head. That ain't like, if I'm mad, you fucking. I mean, it ain't gonna be what you did. Like, I don't give a fuck. It ain't gonna be. I ain't give him no head. Oh, that's different. I'm not gonna say that.
He doesn't care if you
I'm
suck the
on
soul
trip
out
this
of
shit.
my
I'm about to
motherfucker.
get the and you ain't give him no head. All right, we good then. Nah. So no, it ain't no extra points or added or taken away for the head game. No.
JR?
Used for the pass.
What'd you say, Gator?
What's the need for the pass if I can't go all out?
Man, go ahead on. You just don't ask me that.
It's a 50% hall pass.
Keita, be careful.
You gotta read. You better read
Pass with
You
conditions.
say some shit you can't take back now.
You better read the small print on that hall pass.
Oh man.
Read
JR.
it back.
Because apparently they expired. According to my wife, I had an opportunity and it has expired. The fine print.
I mean, I guess the only reason it would matter is the way I would have to find out. Because I damn sure ain't asking, did you get
Right?
mad?
No, I'm not asking.
But so the only ways I would have to find out is if I saw it. And I was like, if it got that far, if I happen to walk in on that shit, it's a done deal anyway.
Yeah, I don't want you.
I mean, she could tell you, like in her
But why would
confession.
she?
I don't know. I don't know
Right,
why
that's
she would
what
tell you whatever she gonna tell you. I'm just saying.
What kind of confession
might
involves
come out.
I gave him no. Nah. So that's what I'm saying. Like the likelihood of how I would have to find out would mean that it's done anyway. So that's the only way I would know. So I would have to say
that might be the only thing that she did, and now she's confessing.
Well, if that's the case, that's what I'm saying. If that's like,
I'm out.
Yeah, I'm out.
I'm out.
Yeah, I'm out.
Interesting.
But see, I feel like if y'all gonna give up this pass, then I want to be rememberable. Like if I'm doing Michael B. Jordan, I don't want to be giving up a pass and I'm whack. Like that's not gonna happen.
I'm saying Michael B. Jordan.
Hey. You saying too much, Keita.
I mean, I'm just saying.
How would you know
So let
if
me
you're
ask
memorable?
Jay.
Hilarious.
So one time, a girlfriend of mine, and I had never thought about it before, but she talked about the role that you are supposed to play as you stand up, like, and serve as witnesses for people's marriages. So if you were a bridesman or a groomsman or a bridesmaid, and according to her, shout out to Shakira Shabazz, do you have a different responsibility because you stood up for them in their wedding as it relates to how you support their marriage or whether or not you should tell or just anything? Like, do you have a different responsibility to that couple?
Depends how much I had to spend.
So,
I just got jokes.
Oh man, I don't think so. Because to me, it's a given. Like, that, like, the more memorable parts of me being in Pooh and Keita's wedding is not that I was in their wedding. It was the parts that happened. Like I remember them walking it out for their first dance. That shit was dope. I remember like that kind of shit. But I don't think it's any extra, like, like any added like responsibility because I was in the wedding. I feel like, I'd support either way.
Yeah, I totally agree. While it's an honor to be in somebody's wedding,
right?
I'm still, whether I was in your wedding or not, my choices are just based on my understanding of friendship.
Agreed.
Ladies?
Question again. I'm sorry.
Keita?
She over there thinking about little
so,
ice.
You been Ice Cube picture up in you.
She over there watching what movie was that? Straight Outta Compton.
Repeat the question. What was the
Do
question?
you feel like people who stand up for folks in their weddings, groomsmen, bridesmaid, maid of honor, best man,
Oh, right. Okay.
do you feel that once you are in someone's wedding, like you have a different kind of obligation to that couple to support them, to tell if somebody is cheating, to regardless of, I mean, because let's face it, sometimes you're in people's weddings that 10 years down the line, you really,
Mm-hmm.
y'all may not be as close as you were at one time or whatever. But anyway, so what does that mean? Or does it mean
No,
anything?
I mean it's the same. It doesn't matter if you're been in the wedding. Like that's your friend. So
If you was really
I'm
their
gonna
friend, you'd be
stand
incredible.
beside. I'm gonna stand beside my friend. Like I'm not gonna take sides. I know the husband may be right, but I'm not gonna tell him he was right or this is what happened because my loyalty is with my friend.
Mm.
So what if your friend was the one cheating? Do you tell her
Then
side?
but is my loyalty is with my friend. That's
Mm.
my friend.
So you
Like
don't
I
tell.
have to I mean that's something that I have to talk to her about and say that I really don't get down like that. But my loyalty is with my friend. I don't care if I became good friends with her husband or whatever. My friend was first.
Mm.
I can dig that though.
Yeah.
Everybody agrees with that?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Little hesitation.
Because I mean, well, no,
That's
I
why
mean,
it's
I
all
just love
fucked
the
up.
guy,
Everybody
but
just need to mind their fucking business.
right, because I don't know. I just feel like I kind of do feel like if I'm in somebody's, I don't know. I don't think I'm trying to think if I've never even been in anyone's wedding besides my sister's. So other than that, yeah, like I really don't know, but I don't know. I don't know. I guess you would want to say that would have or you would feel a little obligated, but I think it would depend on like what the relationship looked like after. Like you just said you in somebody's wedding, but then y'all don't really fuck with each other for like 10, 15 years and then you see them and it's like, I don't really know. Like I love y'all. I knew y'all back then, but I don't know y'all now, so I don't know what's happening. So I don't
I
know.
would. I wouldn't expect to like if I'm thinking something going on and thinking, Keita might be out there playing the field on me. I wouldn't even expect her friends. I go to her friends, be like, "Hey, what's going on, man? I know you know something." I wouldn't even. The only thing I would expect them to say is, "Nah, man, Keita wouldn't do nothing like that." So that's what
they will never tell you.
because that's where their loyalty lies. That loyalty is gonna lie with them. So I wouldn't even ask.
Right. Yeah.
I wouldn't even ask.
Thomas has seen me in action before with something that happened or whatever, but I'm just sitting there lying.
And I like, shit, I see how y'all
And
do.
I'm good friends with both of them, but my loyalty is with her.
Right.
So it's nothing I can do about that.
Now I will say this: I've had the experience of one of my boys putting me in a lie without telling me, and like, and his wife ended up calling me, and I had no idea I was involved in this lie until she called. So at that point, like I had to play stupid and then call that nigga and cuss him out. But like, that's just the one thing. Like, if you know, don't take advantage of my loyalty. Like, if you know where my loyalty lies and you're gonna put me in a lie, you're gonna use me as an excuse for where you were or an alibi, man, the least you can do is let me know beforehand.
Right.
I've asked my friends, don't involve me in your lie. Don't use me as your alibi. I don't want to be a part of none of it. Don't have your husband calling me with no nonsense.
I do.
Because I'm telling you, because if they do, what I'm going to say is talk to your wife.
Right. And I'll say this: at that point, I was single. Now that I'm married, I understand like the weight of what comes with that shit. Yeah, I'm with you. Don't even include me in that shit.
Don't include me. You got other friends you can lie with. Not me.
I told my homeboys early on, even before we got married, like, yo, real talk. When we get married, if you do dirt, I do not want to be around.
I don't want to be.
Right.
I don't want no parts in that shit.
I don't want
None.
the weight of having a lie and try to save your marriage. Don't
Right.
even put
And
me in
I'll
this shit.
tell all my boys, like I tell Pooh down, like, if you ain't willing to knock a tooth out and find yourself and have somebody find you sleep in a ditch to create an alibi, don't do that shit, man. Because I ain't gonna lie for you.
That sounds familiar.
Right.
Oh, that's so fucked up.
No, but I'm serious. Hey, if you ain't willing to do that shit, don't do it. Just go
Right.
home.
So if you know that your boy is cheating, do you step to them?
Oh yeah.
Step to them and say what?
Whatever you shit.
I'm not.
You
I'm
step
not-
into her, tell her
Nah.
whatever. I'm just saying, if
I
it's
will
your
say
friend, that's
something.
where you say you
I-
lies, blah 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 blah.
I'll say
I'm
something
not
if,
saying
if, he's, if he's gotten, if like I've had this happen for like with a family member. You know, I had a family member call me once. Well, text me first, some old nasty shit that he was trying to text some chick. He texted the wrong person, basically. And,
That's
right. And so in that case, like I would be like, look, man, like I don't give a fuck what you do, but you sloppy as fuck. Like that's when I would say something. Like you know, like don't get me involved in your shit. Luckily,
And you
texted
did
me.
say something. You did.
Right,
say
I did.
something.
Yeah, I said something. But
That's
you know,
what
in
he
that
said.
case, and I wouldn't say nothing because of what you're doing, because hey, that's your marriage. But I would say something about the way you're going about your business, because not only are you getting me involved without me knowing, but shit, now you just sloppy as hell. So don't get drunk and get sloppy and starting, you know, and you can't even cover your own tracks. Like that's when I would say something.
Yeah, I agree on that.
I would say something, but not like that. I would just be like, you know, I mean, you and old girl good, y'all, you know, everything straight, you know, but just because like
I'm like, obviously not, Pooh. Obviously not.
Because I done seen, you know, I done been talking to people and they be like, boy, you know, I ain't had none in 9 months. Boy, she ain't gave me none in 9 months. So, I mean, that's mad extreme, you know, but so I you know, there's no way I could be like, well, nah, don't jump out there. 9 months a long time. I mean, but
Wow.
it's just tough, man. It's tough. It's tough.
So I just feel like I'm like on the other side. Well, I haven't heard everybody, but I'm saying something.
Yeah.
See, that's where I'm talking.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like as your friend, that's what we do. We advise, we talk, we like, why wouldn't I be like, yo, and not like, what the fuck is wrong with you? This is some stupid shit. Like, but even if it's are you sure?
Is it worth
Have you thought about
Right.
what's going on that you think you need to do this? Like, I rethink what you thinking about doing. Like, I just don't, and to me, like, that is where, like, as a friend, like, my conscience would be like, yo, you just gonna let her step out there like that and say nothing?
Yeah.
Nah, like, that's just me.
That's when I'd be like, Al, Lisa Leslie though? Man, come on, at least call Candace Park.
You bugging fool.
Right.
Oh my God. Yeah, sometimes, you know, that too. You be a little bit more selective.
Right, that's what I'm saying. At least cheat up.
I was going to say at least cheat up.
Right. I
At
don't know
least.
let Michael Taylor have a
It depends.
drive
why
a
he cheating.
Benz.
Like, I mean, cheating up ain't relevant if you cheating because you ain't getting none, or you cheating because you miserable at home and you're not happy. Like, cheating up is somebody who nice to you. Cheating up is somebody who, you know, who notices your figure or notices you did your hair. So for me, I'm gonna assume my people's, you know, I'm not gonna say I wouldn't engage in a conversation. But at the end of the day, I'm gonna give you the benefit of the doubt, knowing that if this is what you're doing, you know what you're doing, and like I ain't even interested.
Homeboys are niggas too.
So a homegirl sometimes.
Homegirls, yeah.
I'm just saying. Yeah. So, all right, y'all. Best advice I can give you is just be straight with your spouse. Just make sure whatever you doing is gonna be all right with them if you want to keep your marriage. If you don't give a fuck, then do whatever the fuck you want. Just don't tell the 7-year-old that your daddy is fucking the neighbor.
Right. Don't do that shit. Don't do that. Oh man.
Y'all have a good night. We'll see you.
And sorry, Gina. Shout out to our couple of the week, the Coopers, Chris and Dawn. Shout out to Chris and Dawn Cooper. We love y'all. Thanks for listening. Thanks for your support.
And Dawn.
No doubt. Word.
No doubt. Can I go now, Jay?
Yes, I'm sorry. I had to get that in. I've been holding that in since like minute 12.
Good night, y'all. We'll see you next week. Same time, same channel.
Peace.
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 We're told that greatness is exceptional when it should be expected. You choose every day to live your life intentionally, without apology for how bright your light may shine. So go be great. Go be brilliant. Go be you. Go defy life. The Defy Life movement is one that speaks to each of us in its own way. Defy Life Gear speaks to us all by reminding us that one size does not fit all. Visit defylifegear.com to get fitted for greatness.